serious, what is a YouTube rabbit hole you could get lost in for hours? If you enjoy speedrunning or would like to learn about it, Summoning Salt is a channel that does in-depth the history of videos for tons of games. Still makes content today, but the videos come out slow because he contacts people who he covers in the videos. The results are tons of extremely detailed and well done historically accurate breakdowns of video game speedruns. The Fall of Civilizations channel. Start with the Sumerians and work your way up the timeline. They're at least an hour each. No matter how enduring, they all fall. A lot of seemingly repeating themes throughout history. Real life lore is pretty good. Mr. Ballin is also worth checking out if you're into strange stories and true crime. Whose line is it anyway clips? My two current rabbit holes are cave diving/diving incidents and plane crashes. I'm terrified of drowning and of flying, so I guess my brain just latched onto those topics with morbid fascination. I actually love airplanes now though, because I learned how rare accidents really are, and how much goes into making changes after they happen, so flying is extremely safe. Still don't think I'll ever go cave diving, but I respect it as a sport now, since most incidents are people who aren't certified and shouldn't have gone into a cave in the first place, and almost all of the fatalities can be tied back to them not following the 5 golden rules of cave diving. Video essays on shows I watched as a kid. Defunct Land, of course. Interrogations of murderers. How to cook that. Kurzgesagt. Sagged. CGP Grey is a very good channel that produces entertainment videos ranging from how the US interstate system is organized, to the history of the British royal family, to the threats posed by tumbleweed. Lots of very cool videos with information conveyed in a very easy to understand way. Ancient war tactics. Hobby stuff where they build dioramas. Ashens. Internet historian. JCS. Science stuff and lately history stuff. Oh, and the Slow Emma guys, the Hydraulic Press channel, and Scanada. That guy that eats MREs from last century. Whenever I get high I end up watching anthropology videos. Urban exploration. The Craftsman Steady Craftin channel. The man's voice is transfixing, and his tinkering is absolutely fascinating. True crime or urban legends. Just opening YouTube shorts is enough for me. Exploration of abandoned mansions, castles, and time capsules. Watching people solo build their wood cabin in the wilderness. That nature and construction ASMR truly relaxes me before slowly falling asleep. That Swedish guy who does weird stuff with pianos. Harry Mack. The Japanese tsunami of March 11th, 2011, airplane crashes, and 9/11 videos. Steve Wallace. He does stealth camping. IDK. Get a buzz going, watching him is great. He is super chill and his videos are hardly edited, so it just raw nature sounds. I get lost in his stuff sometimes. And he make great videos and his camping ideas help improve my stuff. Dragon Ball Portuguese dub. Vegeta Alhabem. Illuminati videos, which talk about scandals and horrific cults and such. The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. This week, however, it's Peter Santanello. SCP Foundation. All fiction, but entertaining. Hoof trimming with the Hoof GP. If you get to collapsis draining, you have gone too far. Penguin's zero tier lists. Civil War documentaries. To catch a predator is the cleanest best pleasure, and I'd like to have it again and again. VTubers, no joke, watched a clip BCS it got recommended. My second favorite artist right now is Maury Kalapi. Chris Chan. 2 rabbit holes I've recently fallen victim to. Abandoned, Bright Sun films. I love seeing abandoned places and Jake does a great job describing what the places were for, who built them, and what happened to make them become abandoned. I end up watching for hours on end, discovering things I didn't know before. Enzul Mazer, I don't have $1 million, so there's no way I can even afford the homes he shows on YouTube. But, for some reason I'm stuck watching the videos for hours seeing how the people on the other side of the tracks live. Very nice homes in a lot of cases. Recently, van life folks. Opal cutting. 5-minute crafts. Bushcraft. Life hacks. Recorded 911 calls. AskReddit, the science guy that mostly uploads in its shorts. YouTube shorts in general. Forging and smithing, mostly Alex Steele. Mathematics science, game theory Austin mostly. Reddit stories, the YouTube videos. There's probably more but that's all I can think of right now. I fell down a hole of train crash breakdowns one time. The production and editing aren't even that great, but I had such a morbid fascination with the subject matter and the thorough breakdown of it. Video essays about creative writing in popular media, experts in random fields breaking down movie/TV scenes and discussing how realistic they are. That one channel that's just clips of House MD. I've watched all 60+ episodes of Geno Samuel's Chris Chan documentary. Anything like the I Shouldn't Be Alive series that show people survive extreme situations. Mountain biking GoPro videos. Seriously, look up Burn Peak on it and let the time void consume you. Probably Minecraft lore. It's intense. That chapter is horribly bingable. Love his sense of humor poking fun at the killers. Those interrogation videos, real ones with analysis from clinical psychologists, detectives, and lawyers are super interesting. Also the legend of Jeff. Oh, absolutely great piece on how to handle detectives. They were convinced this heroin addict committed robbery and really wanted him to slip up so they could charge him. He called the cops pricks, got a snack from them, good cop role, and told them to put him back in the cell. He absolutely showed how to comply with detectives and gave them nothing, frustrating the hell out of them. Hope you doing better, Jeff. He is the man. Kings and generals. All about warfare in the ancient world. Primary sources, and when things get fuzzy they expand on the possibilities of the situation with the information. An old UK show called Airline. People losing their minds at airports. The French lady is the ultimate example. True crime stories and documentaries. Fails and car crashes. I played Warhammer 40k a few times casually, maybe 25 or more years ago, but over the pandemic, I couldn't get enough 40k lore videos. Probably triggered by the Astartes video that was making the rounds. Fascinating universe. Off the grid living, not any one channel in particular. I like Simple Living Alaska though. There was also this guy, I think his name is Rob Green, who lived off grid and only consumed things he grew or caught himself for a year. It was pretty interesting to see. Anthony Padilla interviews. Anything explaining maps. Geography used to be so boring. Two-set violin. How to summon Shrek. There are so many videos and they just get weirder. In one, they get a raw chicken, put it in a pentagram and stuff its ass full of Shrek DVDs. It's different every time. I just start clicking on random asterisk that sparks in me, and off we go. The algorithm has to be pissed at me. It has no idea what to put up anymore. Brewster films, at least for me. True crime. You know, the two dudes who somehow build homes and water slides with little to no tools in the middle of the jungle. Those guys. Rick Beato's What Makes This Song Great series. I can't remember the YouTuber's name. If I do later I'll edit this. But basically it's like the creepiest / most disturbing videos or posts found on the internet. There's a YouTuber who has several parts with 5 to 6 disturbing internet stories per vid included, and it had me sucked in for days. Limino. The quality of his videos are incredible. Fascinating horror channel. Great stuff. How it's made. All of it being made. True crime, mystery and batshit insane stuff. If you like that kind of content, give Chiluminity a go. Bonus, the hosts are some of the friendliest, funniest people I've yet heard in a podcast. Oddly, I've found myself listening to air traffic control audio a lot lately. From the teenager doing her first solo cross-country flight, but her right main landing gear wheel fell off onto Kiev, to arrogant pilots trying to tell off ATC, while other pilots are laughing at them, the videos where the pilot became incapacitated, and the tower had to help a passenger land the plane. Those restoration videos, where they have like a completely dead whatever, and they somehow manage to make it look as good as new. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. Documentaries. I'm not talking about self-published / made documentaries. I'm talking about professional B-team / budget documentaries from professional companies. There are so many that are free to watch about every topic in the world, usually very well made and objective. I'm currently doing this with the Beyond Creepy channel. Skater vs. Never been able go skateboard in my life, but I love that asterisk. Something grad about kids defying the rules, being antisocial, and pissing people off. Theories mostly Gravity Fall, but also Matt Patton stuff. The Jeremy Do It saga from Florida. When I was younger, I would watch hours of documentaries from foreign countries about doctors giving life-saving surgeries to patients with really bad disformities. Judge Judy. I love having her playing in the background while I work, or do chores or fall asleep. It's just refreshing to hear someone tell people the truth. I know a bunch of channels which do these in-depth analysis on film and TV productions. Behind the scenes stuff is fascinating to me. Animals, you have huge tortoises and small ones, big alligators and small guinea pigs, and they can all live in harmony until something gets hungry. Sorting algorithms. Fascinating horror is a great one. Lockpicking lawyer. Something oddly addictive about it. Hello, this I is the lockpicking lawyer.